Oh, hi, Posey. Hello. Let me fix my mic. Why is it all the way over there? Okay. Hello, CL. Hello, Uni. Hello, Bill. So everyone. Mochi, hello. Hello, everyone. Let me get a sip of water before I start. Okay. Okay. Hello, how are we doing today? You're here? I see you. You are in fact here. What are we talking about? What were we talking about in pre-chat? Yeah, the graduation in 2 days. Who's ready? Good but tired? We'll get some rest. Hope you feel better. Good. You? I'm doing good. I've had a chill day. Not up to much, really. I went and picked up, I did some pottery painting. A little while ago? Around a month ago. Well, a little under a month ago. I painted some pottery. And I went and picked it up today. I don't have a picture ready. I'll show like after stream in the server or something. But I painted a little kitty cat. Remember you were... Ooh, oh my goodness. How about this fella? Hello. Remember when you were in a pot? I do. It's like it was only yesterday. More like 2 years ago, but... Why were you 2 minutes late? Okay, I was 2 minutes late and you guys thought I was asleep or something. You guys thought I forgot stream. I was 2 minutes late. I was sitting here. I was ready. I was setting up the Twitch stream. I was setting up all the Twitch stream information. So I was like working on that before I hit go live. It's fine. You thought I was asleep. I'm like online Discord right now, aren't I? I'm up. I'm here. You were late anyways? Alright. Said you were offline on Discord, does it? Am I invisible? I'm invisible, my bad. Okay, maybe that's on me. Maybe that's a little bit on me then. I was invisible. Oops. Let me get a drink. 2 minutes too late. No, I was pretty much on time. Right? I would never be late. I will never be late. I would never have to like be late and should check an invis potion. Exactly. Wait. Yeah, and I'll do it again. Oh, where'd she go? Oh. No more Posey. Early graduation. Oh man. Oh, I love getting to make jokes about my impending doom. It's very fun. Scoot down a little bit. Is my mouth tracking janky? I feel like I'm like not opening my mouth a whole lot. Curse of Binding Pumpkin time? No, don't put me in the Curse of Binding Pumpkin. I want to see. Okay, so is my Twitch chat broken again? Oh, evil Twitch won't let me see. Okay. Oh, my Twitch chat was broken. Hello, Glitched and hello, Grave Rhoda. Hello. It's a little... My Twitch likes to stop showing me chat sometime. Doom? What do you mean, Doom? The graduation in 2 days. It keeps smiling weirdly. That's weird. Showing VTuber things she's never seen before, and it shows a compost bit. Oh, they're putting me in the composter. No. Okay, I am very smiley. It thinks when my mouth is open, it thinks it's like in like an O. It thinks it's a smile. I mean, I think we can live with it. I don't think it's that bad. Wonder if I just like tweak a slider really quick. If I can perhaps fix it up a little bit. Where is my mouth open? Let's not delete it, but let's... Okay. Well, now it looks fine on my end. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'll live with it. It's better than the well? True. So, what is this game you wrote about, and can I play it? You can! I did put it in the YouTube description, didn't I? I did. It is there. I will probably only play through, like, one route today, because there are different endings. I don't know if they've ever actually, like, implemented all the endings. But I think I can navigate my way through a finished route. Plug time, thank you. But let's see. Let me pull up the page and let me read you the little synopsis. How about that? Can I find it? Okay. Here's our little synopsis about the game. A blizzard is on the way. Jody is flying home from her first supply run on her own when she's knocked out of the sky by the storm's winds and into a part of the forest she's never explored. Can Jody get home before she's buried by the snow? Let's hope the spirits have mercy on her. Ooh, mysterious. Ooh. Hello, Chuzzy Guy. Would you rather have $1 million in a year or $1 in a million years? You know, I think I'm gonna have to go with the first option. I think I'm gonna have to go with the first option. I don't know. That's a tough decision. Both are pretty good, but faint memory of checking it out and playing the short bit of it. Yeah, I did share it with you guys a while ago, around when it was completed, I think. But I never got around to playing it, and I really wanted to play it on stream. So yeah. Yay! Confetti explodes everywhere. I don't know. Time to make Posey a Deku tree? Isn't that the Zelda thing? I think I know things. Maybe? Me versus any knowledge ever. That's a Zelda thing, right? But yeah, I am very excited to play this game and show it off. Loki forgot to play, so this is gonna be fun. Yay! My Hero Academia Deku tree. Oh, Funzy. Oh, I get it. Yes, it's a Zelda thing. Let's go. I'm so smart. So let me refresh Twitch again because it died. That's Eki on my screen. What the heck? E. Let's see. I mean, I think I'm ready. I'm ready. I think I'm ready to start. Or what were we thinking? We ready? We ready for some epic, awesome story? Eki Amor mentioned true. Okay, let me ba-da-ba-da-bum. It is okay. Wait, I don't think you're gonna be able to hear it until there we go. Okay. How's the audio sound? Is it loud, quiet, good, as is? Let's not turn up my iPad volume or you'll be hearing double. Have a good stream. I'm heading into work. Have a good time at work. Goated? It's good? It's good? Okay. Awesome. Yes, this is the game. What all did I do to it? Here's the credits, actually. Yeah, see, I'd say like I wrote a majority of the text you see. I also did, oh, this little background. That's what I did. This little background right here for the menus. And I also believe I did the logo. That was my part. This was a game jam. And that was my part. Any warnings for flashing lights or other? Are there warnings on this? You might not be able to hear for a moment. You might go deaf. My bad. Do we need warnings? I mean, there's a little bit of spookiness. Tis a little spooky. I don't know if we have any like listed out warnings. I'm racking my brain. It gets a little spooky, but I don't think there's anything that like in specific that I need that I think it's good. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, welcome in. We're just about to start the game. Let's go. Oh, I have to read. Also, I don't know like how the music will be. Like I know that was a sound effect just now. If the music is too loud or something, I can adjust like settings for each part. Okay. Flower? Is something needed before we start? Oh, you're my favorite human? Yeah, I'm a flower. Well, I'm a flower turned human girl, so they're not wrong. Okay. Let me make sure I'm ready to do a bunch of reading because it's a visual novel. What is this? 10k words? We wrote 10k words. Okay. The little witch tightened her grip on her broom. She was still not used to flying, and the northern winds are particularly strong that day. Oh, me versus... How many times are we gonna stutter today? How many times are we gonna stutter over my words today? We'll see. We'll find out. Her grandmother had seen the signs. No sunlight, speckles of water upon her lips, but especially the smell of mint. A blizzard was around the corner. Their first one in many, many years. Before visibility became non-existent, her grandmother sent the witch on an errand south to the nearby village. Ever since the young witch was taught to fly with the broom her grandmother gifted her, they went on trips together, side by side. The girl much preferred it over waiting many long hours for her grandmother's return. This time, she had to go alone. I must prepare for the storm. Off you go, Jody, and go in haste. Once everything is white, you will know true fright. I'm making up voices on the fly. I wasn't ready to make voices yet. How many endings are there? Off the top of my head, maybe 3? 4? I think 3. I think it was 3. I'm just making up voices off the top of my head. I wasn't ready to do voices. Okay. A sweet treat will be awaiting you upon your successful return. She quickly headed off with a list, wanting deeply to help her grandmother. Jody was anxious at first, but knowing she would be rewarded for her bravery, she kept her spirits up. She arrived at the village and gathered everything from the list. The locals remembered her and made sure to help, assisting her in fulfilling each requirement and taking great care of her. With her tasks finally complete, Jody began the journey back to her home. That was when she realized it was going to be tricky, for the gust of cold wind got stronger and stronger. Fear rose within her chest. For between her home and the village, there was a forest. Within the forest was the tallest mountain she'd ever seen, a mountain able to reach out and touch the sky, run its peaky fingers through the clouds, let the wind blow through its peaky face. She flew at a height that would let her clear the mountain, as her grandmother had taught her, but she had a difficult time pushing against the oncoming wind. Jody descended, hoping the mountain would block the rushing gust. She started to pick up speed, and her smile grew bigger. In her imagination, she could already taste the sticky, sickening sweetness of her grandmother's favorite baklava. I've already messed up my stuttering once. Count 1. Can we get a stutter count in chat? The taste rested at the tip of her tongue. It was not sweet, but icy. The first flakes of snow had made their descent. Lost in her fantasy, she had not noticed that the wind had become more turbulent. Uh-oh, what's happening? The capricious wind brought Jody into a violent spiral. She leaned into her broom, conjuring more energy to the embedded gemstone, with hope that it would stabilize her flight path. With another gust, her small hands could no longer maintain hold. All of her items flew from her basket and scattered across the woods. No, Jody! She's cooked. She's cooked. The blizzard, it got us. Oh wait, I didn't read that. The only thing Jody could see was the white growing further and further away. Imagine this IRL crashing would be so scary. True. Hashtag RIP. So true. So true. She was saved by the cushion of the trees, though it did not save her from landing on the ground unceremoniously. Jody rose from the ground, her head fuzzy from the impact. She squinted her eyes, attempting to make out her surroundings through blurry vision. Her hands clumsily fumbled around while she searched for her broom, brushing the leaves and small flakes of snow stuck to her person. The witch peered upwards into the sky, her eyes adjusting, and they met with a mountain that slowly took shape, towering high above her. She let out a quick breath, then two, in and out, and noticed an icy cloud escaped her lips each time. Gas spilled out uncontrollably, and she took a moment to slow her breathing. A sound of annoyance flew out, and out followed another cloud. I can't believe I let this happen! My broom! With her hand empty, she stirred. She got up on her feet, and the leaves rustled underneath, crunching, crinkling. I must get my broom back. I can't disappoint Grandma. She's cooked. Her freaking broom. She stepped forcefully forward through a clearing of trees. Ugh, I cannot speak. Why did I pick to play the game where you read and read and read? But their looming branches beckoned her. They seemingly formed a pathway just for her, leading her forward. That broom gone. Her feet moved one after another, walking around as she kept an eye out for her beloved broom. She felt a stinging come from her eyes, and a cool drop slid down her cheek, chilled further by the wintry weather. No, I mustn't cry. It has to be here. Fog gathered around her feet, and she waded through the shallow puddle of mist with ease. A breeze passed through her hair, and she paused, taking a moment to glance around. Eyes gazed upon her, stalking her every move, or at least she felt so. Oh, poor Jody, don't cry, don't cry. If she gets hurt, I'm gonna cry. She twirled around, watching behind her with slitted eyes, examining all angles. Nothing. She turned back around and... Ah! She saw herself reflected in two big pools of darkness, surrounded by plush feathers. They blinked. That was quite the fall, my child. From here it looked quite turbulent and wild. Owl! Owl! First new character! Yay! Owl! Spooky owl! I would have thought the spirits might have a grudge with you. To be thrashed about in the wind is how you barreled through. Maybe they were bestowing a gift upon me in the midst of this grand eve. I hope she doesn't get swept by the storm. That core within thee. It is ever so enticing. Jody hesitated, holding her tongue. She wasn't paying much attention at all to his words. Ooh. That, I think, needs a sip of water. Question is, can we trust this owl? I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna have to wait and find out. She wasn't paying much attention to at all to his... Oh my goodness. Okay, let me restart. Okay. I've got this. This time I got it. This time I'll win. Okay. She wasn't paying much attention at all to his words. She was too busy getting lost in those big, round, avian eyes. She was entranced, like she was swimming around in those deep pools, drowning in them, unable to escape, floating deeper and deeper into that abyss. The witch oh my gosh. The witch shook her head, snapping herself out of it. Excuse me, but if you saw me fall, that must mean you saw my broom fall too. Do you have any idea where it went? Please, Mr. Owl, I need to know. Foolish young witch, do not let this become a hitch. You should not give such utter importance to material over your own well-being, though I can tell your priorities lie elsewhere, I'm seeing. Hashtag Posey cannot read? Okay, thanks guys. That's nice. Me when I fall into the woods and get perceived by the owl of mystery and riddlery. Oh, I was so proud of the rhyming dialogue. I'm so bad at rhymes. This is fun. Go back to that cottage at the end of these lumbers, the one where the Grand Master Witch slumbers. Soon have another day, your life you can save. Do not let this forest become your grave. If you know my grandmother, then you must know me, Jody, her protege. Not material you speak of as part of a witch. You can't be one without it. If you'll be of no help, then please get out of my way. I have plenty of time before the blizzard goes stronger. You will be a magnet for trouble, child. You mustn't stay longer. The residents of the woods will watch every stone you overturn, peeking around through each leaf and fern. They will bide their time, lead you astray, deeper and deeper into harm's way. I will only be a bystander for your plight and become a vulture when the spirits freeze you quite. And with that... Oh, he gone. Does everything rhyme? Yes, the owl speaks in rhymes. The owl does speak in rhymes. Which wasn't... I don't think we originally planned that. I didn't start with that. But eventually, I started playing with it. And I was like, it'd be fun. It'd be fun if he rhymed. The owl lunged to Jody, barreling at her face. Faster, faster. Ah! She jumped out of the way as the owl passed towards a mouse prancing about on the ground. He took it up in his talons, thrashing, and flew away with what would now become his afternoon snack. The leaves rustled among his wings as he quickly disappeared. Well... Jody stared up through the trees to the path ahead. She swallowed nervously. Surely that can't be true. I've been to these woods many times with Grandma and nothing happened. I'll be fine. Besides, I must get my broom back. The little witch clutched her fists together and, with gritted teeth, marched onward into the enchanting foliage through wisps of fog, filled to the brim with determination. Whoa. Further into the woods. Oh. Where are we going now? Jody looked round and round, slowly taking in more of her surroundings. Up the trees, whose branches reached out for her with their spindly fingers of twigs, and whose trunks seemed to peer into her soul through their eye-shaped patterns. Determination. You're filled with determination. Into the bushes, sparse and scattered, teeming with uncomfortable energies unknown to her. Beneath every rock, branch, and cranny, anywhere, everywhere, wherever her precious broom could be. Beneath the frozen grass and ice-tipped bushes, tiny pricks of cold littered her skin. No sight of her Rhine home could be sensed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's our broom? Where's the broom? We kind of need that. She concentrated all of her energy into the palm of her hand and closed her eyes. A warmth emanated in her core, made a pathway to her hand. Stronger, stronger, almost. Ugh! It faltered out. I can't believe my magic is failing me like this. Oh well. Surely some critter here has seen my broom. I'll just track down one of them and ask for help. She looked down and noticed the specks of snow that were able to breach the pine littering her pathway. The little witch glanced around, seeing no creatures. She saw, heard, sensed nothing, and wondered, was any creature there? Her ear twitched. Oh? There's something moving around in here. I need more water. At this point, I would just make a slingshot out of a tree and fling myself home. Yeah, why is she not thinking of that, man? That's a good idea. I take any help I could get, probably end up walking. She heard a noise, some sort of scampering. The rustling of foliage along the ground, little footsteps within the leaves. Hello? Can you hear me? She could barely raise her voice above a murmur. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Place your bets, place your guesses. What's the creature? A chill ran down her spine, and she felt something. Something was lurking. She knew that. Maybe take a branch and sharpen it on a stone and make it into a spear. Just like go on a killing spree. Meow. First there was the owl, and then we just get meow. It's just like the one, like it's just the PNG of meow. It's me. That's crazy. I didn't know you were in this game. Sans Undertale. Or a woman. Oh, that's terrifying. That's a scary creature. Oh, I can't say that. Okay. Let me lock in. She wandered towards some bushes, having seen their leaves rustle and tussle a few seconds prior. With bated breath, she reached out towards the bushes, sticking out her hands and burrowing through. She pulled apart the leaves, revealing... Ah! A fluffy little creature. Jody could see it was a squirrel, startled, its tail twitching. It glared up at her with small beady eyes, and its face furrowed as it clutched his arms together tightly around something. What was it exactly? Jody squinted, but she couldn't quite make out the mysterious object beneath the soft plush of its fur. This is mine! Its shrill shriek ran in Jody's ears as a little fluff skittered off into the bushes at lightning speed. Little stinker. Wait! Please, wait! I didn't mean any harm. Little squirrel. Imagine I had a gun instead. I think this visual novel will be over a lot sooner. If we armed the squirrel. Epic chase scene. Oh my goodness. Look at them go. The small critter heeded none of her words and instead chose to sprint off into the maze of spindly trees. Jody could barely make out its path through the rising fog, slowly becoming less and less clear. She had a strange feeling about the squirrel and knew she must track it down for an interrogation. But how? Ooh, now we get options. Ooh. It's getting fun. It's getting fun. Hee hee. What shall we do? Our options are chase the squirrel or sneak up on the squirrel. Either subtle or not subtle. But seems a little skitterish, little frightful. I think sneak up may be the best option. Hold on. I've probably lost tracking. There we go. Otherwise, I died for a moment. I think I will sneak up on him. I know. I have to fix my chair. Hold on. Wait. Let me fix my chair. Okay. I'll cast a silence spell. Oh, silence spell. Okay. That's an interesting one, Jody. I'll cast a silence spell. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. I'll cast a silence spell. The one Grandma taught me. She once again concentrated her energy, feeling a glowing warmth from within. This time, she was able to conjure up strength to cast her spell successfully. She shifted her foot around in the crunchy winter leaves. Not a sound. And so on she went. She wandered through the twisting trees, along the precarious path, following the tiny tracks she found left behind in the dirt. We can headcanon Jody stutters and fumbles words. True. That's canon. It's canon. I'm saying that, and not because I stutter and fumble my words. It's just canon. It's just canon. Trust me. Trust me, I wrote her. Before long, she saw it. The little ball of fluff had come to a standstill, who was now in a position of rest. She slipped in and out of the tree trunks, careful to remain hidden. Reaching to her head, she slowly removed her hat, flipped it around, and... Ha! Got you! She lunged forward, hat in hand, aimed directly at the squirrel. The fear on its face left her view as it slipped within the garment. Ah! Let me go! You can't have it! It's mine! I don't care about your little trinket. I need your help finding something else. Not that, whatever it is. The squirrel blinked up at her from within her tight grasp. He clutched his arms tightly together as he stared up at her through slitted eyes. Yeah? What do you want, then? Jody noticed that the squirrel, despite trying to hold himself together confidently, had shaky legs and a puffy tail, and his eyes were wide with fear of the girl looming above him. Oh, he's scared. He's a little scared little guy. I'm looking for a broomstick. About yay big, I'd say. She held out her arms, stretching them wide. It's a gift from my grandma, you see? I lost it falling out of the sky. It was a long way down. I've been looking for it for a while now. Have you seen it anywhere, little squirrel? I'll have 10, thank you. Maybe you saw some sort of motion falling through the trees? Anything? The ball of fur stared back up at her with beady eyes, still twitching. No, I haven't. Are you sure? It couldn't have fallen far from here. Is there literally anything you saw? She looked down at the squirrel, who relaxed his grip on the item which he had been holding so tightly. He must have lacked the energy to focus so intensely on it. Jody noticed it sparkled in the light, appearing to be some sort of gemstone. She decided not to press further. After all, he seemed to be very protective, and she didn't wish to anger her potential aid. Like those tiny blue creatures in Minecraft that bring stuff to you? Allies. Yeah, allies. It's kind of like that. Guilty sounding squirrel. I think I saw something that way. Yeah, that way, definitely. Jody saw the disinterest in his eyes. He didn't seem to be enthusiastic about his answer. Yet, what other option did she have? Thank you, little squirrel. I'll head over that way. Take care. Bye-bye. This game is so scary, I'm quivering in my boots. It's very, very spooky scary. The little witch skipped off in the way he had pointed her. She wasn't very confident in his direction giving, but through her pure dedication, she moved onwards. Even further into the forest. Oh, we're moving on. We're moving on. Jody was still following along the path pointed out to her by the squirrel, looking around sporadically for any sign of her broom. Her feet ached in pain, but she refused to take a break. I must keep going. I have to find my broom. Please, English only in the chat. Pretty please. I can't read any other languages, and I want to be able to moderate my chat. Thank you. Whatever it takes. For Grandma. And so she continued. Walking. Why are we collecting languages in chat right now? Wasn't that Greek and like some sort of Spanish adjacent? Why are we we got the there's gonna be a bot raid? Oh. Uh-oh, that's not fun. I'm about to die. Why would you do that to me? We're almost done here. Don't raid me. Second to last day? Second to last stream? We'll keep an eye on it. She noticed that slowly over time, her feet began to become more and more obscured by the thick fog closing in. Goodness gracious. Okay. What do I do? Let's see. Is there... Can't I turn on, like, subscriber-only mode chat or something? How does one do this? Good thing I'm an awesome mod? True. How do I get rid of the bots? I swear there's like a subscriber-only chat mode. Do I do it here? Perhaps... Customization. Subscribers, okay. Okay. Subscriber-only mode. So... Maybe that will ward some of them off. Unless they decide to subscribe to me. So thank you for the sub, I guess. Okay. Surely my broom must be near. Or at least some of my stuff. I haven't seen any of the things I dropped. She heard a low grumble and noticed it came from deep within. My stomach. I really shouldn't have skipped lunch. Oh, Jody. Oh, this is the worst situation you could have skipped lunch. This is the worst situation. I didn't want to eat those anchovies. She added the ravaging pang in her stomach to the list of aches in her body. Oh, to be with her grandma, eating sweet baklava with her in the warmth of her home. Her eyes began to sting. Oh, she's hungry. She continued. Jody trekked onwards through the woods, barely holding herself together. Not a creature was in sight, and she could hear nothing but her own breath and footsteps. Everything hurts. Is this really worth it? Maybe I should just take a breath. Thud. With that, she stumbled over and fell to the ground, and suddenly her body was an unmovable weight that couldn't return to its feet. She leaned down to her chest, ripped her hat from her head, and clutched it tight to her body. Her eyes felt like they were going to burn out of her sockets, and her face felt hot, yet still frigid with cold pricks along her skin. Bots are subbing? Oh my gosh, get out of here. Get out! Evil bots! Why are you subscribing just to spam me? I'll up the timer and see if that, like, wards them off. I didn't. I hated upping the timer. No, do not. Oh no, no worries. You're goated. You're goated. I'm trying, but I'm like viewing chat on my iPad, and it's you always beat me to it. Then she cried. The one thing she still had the energy for. The fog crept in more, thickening, embracing her with its cold arms. Mm-hmm. Through her teary eyes, Jody saw something. A glimpse of motion. Not her. Something. Or someone new. From within the dense cloud before her, a figure emerged. It's a woman! Oh no! Oh no! I'm scared! So, I'm not sure how to say your name. I'm not sure how to say your name. But hello, welcome to Twitch. The phantasmic figure leaped over, leaned around, and wrapped its arms around her. A soft hand stroked the top of her head, and a gas sputtered out with a cold aura. Oh, she's crying. Poor Jody. Her breath shook rapidly, her voice unstable and unformed. Her eyes burned as the ghost held her tight, unspeaking, silent. You... What'd I click? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, they're Dutch Grenadier? Oh, okay. Can I continue? What's this? Save. Uh-oh. Okay, well. Let's just give me like. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to fast forward. I'm stupid and close the game. Uh-oh, uh-oh. For anyone who just joined, here's what we've seen so far. Have fun, have fun, have fun. Let's get back to where we were. Oh, that's nice. Why? How do I moderate on Twitch? Oh, I've scrolled. Okay. I'm struggling. I was just gonna full screen this, but then my full screen was having issues and it didn't like me. Oh, my YouTube froze. That's interesting and fun. I could not see you guys in chat. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Posey versus Buttons. Please, why did I do this? Why did I of course hit it? So far in. Okay. Where? No. Okay, I've gone too far. Here we go. I win. My gosh, why are there bots? Why did the bots hate me? Why today? I've never had this happen before, I think. I've never gotten evil bots. Why are you here? Okay. Words were trapped in her mouth, unable to escape, and so she ceased trying. She allowed the strange presence of a person to stay by her side, slowly taking deeper and deeper breaths. Who are you? Silence. Her expression grew frightened, even more so when she noticed the ghost had copied her expression, giving a frightful stare back. Jody was afraid, but she thought she saw a softness in their eyes. Maybe a desperate reach, but at this point, she would take anything. She's pretty. She might be my favorite. She might be my favorite. I had a lot of fun writing the ghost encounter. Are you a ghost? The curious apparition looked back at her quietly with round eyes. They smiled. Are you alone too? The little witch wiped away her tears messily, rubbing her hands across her eyes back and forth, back and forth. The ghosts of Storm Past, true. I guess. I just want to go back home with my grandma. But I can't. Not until I get her gift back. Okay, there's gotta be a way I can, like, stop these bots. Like, better. Do I have any other options? What if I up it to 20 minutes? Have they been subbed for 20 minutes? Let's see. Like, at first I was like, maybe they won't subscribe and they'll just go away. But apparently they're like longtime fans or something. By a long time, it was 5 minutes, but... Okay. Not until I get her gift back. She paused her speech only to sniffle and rub her puffy eyes. I only just became her apprentice. She sent me out here on this mission to do something important. and then I just let this all happen. I don't even know where to keep looking, and I'm getting so hungry, and I'm so tired. I just want to lay down, and it's so cold out here, and... Her body began to convulse again as tears streamed down her face. The ghost reached out and held her closer, softly stroking her hair. Keep up in the time, I will discourage new viewers. I'd recommend 5 minutes. I'm quick enough. I can do that. If you're sure. I was trying to see if I could, like, slow them down for you, but... Okay. Hush. Breathe. It's okay. Ooh, why did I say it like that? Ugh. I don't know about any of that other stuff, but there's one thing I could help you with. The witch's ears perked up at this. Yes? You're alone. I'm alone. That makes perfect sense. Would you, perhaps, like to have dinner with me? Jody paused, looking up into the foggy figure's round, deep eyes. Well... I don't know how much time I have left here. It's getting late. But Grandma always says replenishing your energy is important. And dinner sounds yummy. Jody pondered the idea, wondering, should she accept? Ooh, our second choice. I'm going to, like, override anything. If any of you say no, I'm overriding that because I really like Eve. I would kill for Jody. True, me too. Sure, I'd love to have dinner with you. A gasp of excitement escaped the ghost's lips. Really? Yes, of course. After all, I am quite hungry. A good meal seems like just what I need. And so the pair walked off, hands intertwined, heading toward a delicious dinner. Writing chat stream for now just in case, though? I could do that. Where's my chat? Fun question of where's my chat box? Okay, you guys are gone. Bye-bye. So, I had a question. Hmm? What is it? I'd like to know. What is your name? Oh, my name? My name is Josephine. Josephine Fairburn. But please, call me Jody. The ghost, hearing this, gave a small smile. What a pretty name. I suppose it's only fair I tell you mine in exchange. I am Eve. Ah, watch out for this log. Eve carefully guided Jody around a very terrible tripping hazard in their path. Thank you. Gosh, it seems like you know this forest so well. A ghostly grin enlarged upon Eve's face, even bigger than before. I will... Why don't you... Here. Okay, whatever. Yeah. I come from a family of artisans. Well, came from. Oh. It's no big deal. Anyways, my family and I, we used to take trips to this part of the woods all the time. They were always in search of this specific plant, the Aegis flower. It grows a special gemstone. It's called an Aegis stone, and it's very rare. Only a few are found in this little stretch of the forest every decade. I spent lots of time helping them search these parts, you see. Once we collect them, we use them to make very precious jewelry. What is this? It's a visual novel game. Okay, though, there's the text box. Okay. That's so cool. That's not her voice. Why'd I say it like that? What game? Swept by the Storm. And a link is in the description. The girls giggled for a bit, enjoying finally the company of another like them. Well, my family. I live with my grandma. I live with her. The two of us are witches. I mean, I'm still her apprentice, of course. Witchcraft is so hard. There's so many different ingredients for alchemy, and they all look the same. It's so tough to tell them apart sometimes. And controlling my mana is another story, too. I always overexert myself, and I run my supply dry just like that. Don't even get me started on flying my broom. It's hard, even without a big ol' storm to knock me down. Their giggles grew into laughter, their sounds of excitement echoing amongst the trees. For once, Jody felt less alone in this vast forest. She had made a friend. Hey. Eve? Huh? What's up? I also had a question for you. Oh. No worries, go ahead. Jody swallowed, clearing her throat. Jody, Eve, be friends forever? True, true. Hello? Oh, hello? What happened to your family? Eve stopped. The two girls locked eyes, and a bead of sweat rolled down Jodi's face. Silently, the ghost tightened her grip on Jodi's hand. Whoa! Oh, where are they going? Eve began to move at lightning speed, whisking the little witch away as she held on for dear life. Suddenly, they stopped. Before them stood a deep, dark cave, surrounded by lush foliage as well as clouds of fog seeping out. Jodi wiped her hands of sweat on her dress, feeling anxiety bubble up inside her chest, just waiting to pop. She tried to peer within the cave, but the wall of mystic cloud blocked her view, not allowing her to see just what exactly could lie within. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this stream. I don't know why we have just like 50 billion bots. It's kind of evil. Why did she approach me in the first place? Do ghosts even need to eat? Eve hadn't done anything to harm her, yes, but the situation felt off when thinking about it more. Maybe this is some elaborate trap. Maybe there's some mean, cruel creature waiting for me. I'm all alone after all. Anything could happen in this cave. Anything. Jodi? Are you alright? Ah. Hey, it's alright. I know it looks dark in there. There's lights inside if that makes you feel better. No spooky, scary darkness, see? With that, Eve wandered into the cave, leaving Jodi alone. Jodi felt a rumbling in her stomach. I'm so hungry. But it's getting later. Do I have time for this? Maybe I can make it in time. Food is important after all. This light just won't last forever. Hey, Jodi! Are you coming? Jodi, you better trust Eve. Yeah, let's trust Eve. Let's see what happens. Yes, I want to eat. Jodi shook away her doubt. She decided to trust her new friend. I'm also hungry, Jodi. True. I mean, not true. I had dinner literally like right before stream, but... Grandma would scold me if she found out I didn't eat. She would hear my stomach growling from a mile away. Yes, that's right. That's why I'm taking this offer. Okay, I need a sip of water. Ooh. What if Eve stands for evil? Jodi, my goat? True, Jodi is goated. One more sip of water. She pushed onwards into the dark entrance despite her worries. When she entered, she was met with pitch blackness, and she could hear her heart racing. She pressed on, and soon she saw a faint glow, then another, and another. Makeshift lanterns lined the hall, brightening her view. She soon found herself within a large opening, and slowly took in her surroundings, adjusting her eyes to the change in light. Blocks of rough-looking stone lined the walls. Jodi couldn't help but notice they resembled a kitchen. A countertop there, a brick oven there, and then, in the center, a square-shaped table rock. There was nothing else besides this collection of rock. Simply a barren cave with no signs of inhabitants, not even a bed. Just two bowls in the middle of the table. Why did I say barrels? Jodi, over here, come. Ah, okay. The little witch rushed over to the table and sat across from the ghost girl. Look, I made some beef stew. Eat up. Jody noticed the big grin on the ghost's face and looked down at the dish. She prodded the meat with her fork, sniffed the dish, swirled her spoon around. It all seemed good to her. She lifted the first bite to her mouth, all while noticing the spectral eyes staring at her with pure joy and excitement. Jody's eyes lit up. This is amazing! The stew was warm, the perfect temperature. The meat was beautifully tender and easy to chew. And the mushrooms, oh, the mushrooms, they elevated the flavor. Jody could hardly think, so overtaken by the fantastic flavors of the wonderful stew. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw Eve beaming as she began to chow down as well. Oh, they're such cuties. Oh, they're such cuties. I love them. Wow, Eve. That was amazing. She stirred her spoon around her bowl, catching every last drop, savoring each taste before finally letting go of the dish. Jody sat up with a jolt, looking to Eve. Excuse me? The two girls, unable to keep their composure, began to giggle uncontrollably. It took them a long time to calm down, but once they did, Jody decided that now was the time for her big question. Whoa. Big question time. Hey, Eve? Can I ask you something? Ah, sure, go ahead. Here, let me... Hold on, you might not be able to hear the stream for just a moment. Yes, I was already on it. I was already on that. Thank you. Have you seen a broom around here? In the forage? From when I fell out of the sky. I need to find my broom. I lost a few other things too, but most important is my broom. It was a gift from my grandma. Oh, yeah. I've seen it. That beef in the stew. Actually, it fell out of the sky not that long ago. Was it really yours? Oh. Really? Did you find the broom too? Well, technically yes, but I wanted to grab it to use in here. Seemed like it would be good at helping me keep clean in here. But I was beaten to it. This fox came by. He was really strong. He took it first and ran off. Uh-oh, the fox got it. Ah, I see. Where is this fox now, if you know? I need to find him. You don't mean to say... You're leaving already? I mean... Don't get me wrong, dinner was amazing, and it's so much fun to hang out with you, Eve. But I need this broom back. I have to find it before it's too late. Eve stood up from her seat, desperation in her eyes. Please, don't leave. I don't want to be alone again. Tears welled up in the ghost girl's shimmering eyes. Eve, no! It's okay, I promise. I'll come back to visit you. Alright, I guess. Then off they go. Off into the sunset happily ever after. Trust. Her ghostly hand intertwined with Jody's as she left the witch out of the cave. It went off that way. Down the slope when you find it. Thank you, Eve. You've been such a great help. Oh, they did a hug. They hugged each other. They're so cute. I love them. The little witch embraced her new friend closely. Of course. If you ever need help, just call out for me. I'll be there. Jody smiled as she slowly walked away, waving goodbye to her phantasmic companion. Aw, cuties, I know. She walked onwards towards the slope, the fog clearing around her until it was fully gone. When she made it there, she peered downwards at the steep drop. Oh, wow. She hesitated, but not for long. After all, she now had someone here, someone to have her back. And that was all it took for Jody to slide down that slope. Fearless, confident, and secure. After collecting herself, Jody ran full speed ahead. With the dimming forest, she saw glowing light. From that direction, she noticed a gathering of smoke and heard animal noises. She trotted around small patches of snow on the ground, which had slowly become bigger since she had first landed here. She finally reached the glowing gathering, which she found encircled by torches. A variety of creatures were lurking about, chatting amongst one another. They appeared to be celebrating. In the middle of the circle, though, a fox lounged about lazily, napping, surrounded by little gifts. Flowers, fruits, things that Jody had noticed throughout her journey. There he is, there's the sneaky little stinker. She glanced around the fox, and through its swishy tail, she saw... Hey, my broom! She reached out her hand to grab it. It was just right there, waiting. The fox slitted its eyes open, swatted her hand away, and shot her a sly look. Why, hello there, young witch. Welcome to the Festival of Gratitude. Are you also here to thank the spirit? Yes, the spirits, of course. For the good fortune they bring to this forest. They work in quite mysterious ways, but they do so to protect us, protect these lands. Yes, yes. They knew the impending storm would be difficult to bear for little old me. It's because I was robbed. Robbed, I tell you. I did, truthfully, have a gift from the Great Spirit to help me for the turn of the season. But I woke up this morning to see it disappeared from my little home. The wind and fog disrupted my senses, so I could not search for it, you see. The spirits must have seen my cries of despair, for they have gifted me protection with this new Aegis stone. What do they say to Dorgan, to the fox? Swiper, no swiping? Huh? What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. An Aegis stone? A stone with the ability to project mana however the user sees fit. Oh, I need to stretch. Okay. Oh, you didn't know? Not to worry, young witch. I will forgive your ignorance. This stone is not as big as the one I had before, but it'll do. Hey, take that back. Pray tell, child, what are you here to show your gratitude for? Graduation. No, I'm a couple days early for that one. There, I have hydrated. Thankful? Huh. What have they done for me to be thankful for? They allowed you safe passage through the woods, no? Perhaps you lacked faith, and that's why they sent you down here. I would certainly show more gratitude if I was you. Jody began to shake with impatience, tapping her foot rapidly. I just want my grandma's broom back. Nonsense. It was gifted to me by the spirits. You have no claim over this. Unless... Were you sent by them to be tested? The fox arose upon his feet and began to circle Jody, eyes slitted, never dropping his smile. His tail swished behind him back and forth, back and forth. Then he leaned in, his grin plastered widely across his face. I don't think you really want this back, do you? What? No, please, I do. I see it in your eyes, child. Those eyes full of contempt. Contempt for these woods, for life. Do you know how deals work in this forest, little one? You know how your grandma got her familiar, If you can bring me something of equal value, I suppose I will grace you with this precious stone. I'd go back to Eve and live happily ever after. True, true. He flicked his tail at her face slightly. What if I just took it right now, I'd like to see you try, little girl. The fires around him flared up, growing in height, full of menacing power. Jody clenched her fist tightly, raising her posture and holding her chest high. Ah! She slumped away, whirling around and storming off. Turning her head, she swung around and locked eyes with two deep black pools surrounded in feathers. Ah! The owl formed what seemed to be a smile on his face. Why, hello there, little one. To you I must say well done. Through this forest you've made it so far. A feat impressive, yet quite bizarre. Yet for you one more challenge awaits. Let us see, do you truly have what it takes? This forest grows darker by the second. Will you be able to get your broom back in time, do you reckon? The sun dips down, the air grows cold. Make the right choice, child, and do be bold. Chills ran down Jody's spine, goosebumps popping up along her skin. He's right. Unfortunately. It is getting quite late. I really don't have much time. I've committed too much time to the search. What should I do? And... Little owl, owl, he's back, our friend is back. I think I'd like to ask the owl for help. I'm curious about that one. I say as if I didn't write the route. For options. This is yes, but I'm going to go with the owl. Jody swallowed her pride. She knew what she had to do. But wasn't the keenest about it. Mr. Owl? Do you know how to help? The owl turned its head to look at her, staring with those deep black voids. They had been staring this entire time in a way that sent shivers down the witch's spine. She could almost make out a grin of sorts on its face. Little one, I thought you must ask, and so I must make a referral. You recall the rodent you chased? Yes, you may want to ask that mere squirrel. Her eyes lit up. Are you... You mean to say that squirrel has the answer? The owl kept a sly grin as he looked upon the young witch. She quickly sprinted off in search of the mischievous little rascal she met before. With the owl by her side, well, not quite, she had seen him working in the branches. She searched the forest up and down. Owls are great, cat software and bird hardware, true. That is, and they are awesome for that. She eventually turned a corner and... aha! She clasped a hand over her mouth. There he was, relaxing, curled in a ball. Next to him lay the stone. The stolen stone. Gasp. He stole it. He's evil. Yeah! Without hesitation, she wrapped him up in her hat, just as she had done before. Got you! Oh, come on, you little scoundrel. Hand it over. Ah! A blast of wind knocked her to her feet, sending the squirrel flying out of his hat. Oh, there he goes. Thought you got me thought you got the drop on me this time. Think again. Hey, wait, I need that stone. A fox has my broom. I need that stone to trade with him. Ugh, that fox. He's ruled over the side of the woods for way too long. It's time for him to be dethroned. Jody thought back to the animals at the campfire. They didn't seem to be very fond of the fox either. Please, we could help each other out here. You can dethrone this fox and I can get my broom back. The squirrel rolled his eyes. We have to wait for the blizzard to weaken him. Storms like this mess with the output of mana. Jody's eyes widened. This must have been the reason she struggled with casting magic here. Then she swallowed. It'll be too late for me. I need to go home now. The squirrel turned his back on her, and Jody knew he wouldn't give in so easily. Just go back to Eve. Just go hang out with Eve. Actually, just go hang out. Just hang out with your friend. Go forth. Thickening blizzard. She now realized her magic would not be quite strong enough either. Just give up on that thing and go. Oh, just give up on that thing and go home, kid. She kind of needs it to go back home. It's kind of a necessity. That thing. In and out. Jody's back picked up faster, in and out, in, out. Tears streamed down her face. Her mind grew fuzzy as she squeezed her eyes shut. An image formed in her mind. Here you go, Jody Bug. Your hat, of course. I finished stitching in all of those details. I hope you like it, dearie. Wow, Grandma, it fits perfectly. I love it. I'm glad. And of course, the most important gift of all. Ah! Here you go, Jody Bug. Your very own witch's broom. Oh, don't click off a button again. I wonder... I suppose I can save. How does this work? Okay. I like that. I like having a save there. Okay. I forgot that you can save this game. Grandma Posey talking to Jody's grandma? No, I'm not a grandma. I have specially crafted just for you. Ah! Thank you! I'm glad you like it. They're so cute. Jody and her grandma. They're sweet too. Oh. Oh, they're so sweet. She loves her grandma. I need a sip of water. Okay. Jody gritted her teeth and roared at the squirrel. I'm gonna get you! Ah! Is that it? Like I said, this blizzard weakens mana, so you won't be able to. Shut up! I'm so glad I recommended to play this before grad. Yeah! I'm glad I get to go through this. This is so peak. Thank you. You're not conjuring any spells. How pathetic. Fix my chair again. Jody continued to charge at the squirrel over and over and over. And she missed over and over and over. Geez, stubborn kid. It was funny the first couple of times, but now it's just sad. I'll just go ahead and put you out of your misery. Jody stared up at him through teary eyes, then down towards the stone. She closed her eyes, concentrating, feeling the warmth fill her chest. Energy glowed in her core. I think I siphoned enough mana from that stone. I only have one shot. The squirrel stood ready as Jody charged forward. I've got you, kid. Blah. Huh? Jody shone a bright magical light straight into the squirrel's eyes. Ah! Hey, kid, what the hell? Through the glare, she fumbled her hand towards the stone, grabbing at it. Her fingertips grazed the stone. Probably meant to be grazed, oops. Ah, I've got it. Ah! A mana blast barreled into Jody's chest, sending her flying. My broom. Pain wrung through the little witch's head. No, Jody. Ugh. Her consciousness faded as she blacked out. Ugh, that hurt. Jody! Jody! Wake up! Wake up, Jody! The squirrel was knocked to the ground by the intense recoil of the shot, and he had to climb back up to his feet. That was so bright. Where even is she? He surveyed the area. There she was, passed out under a tree, not moving, totally still. Oh, wow. The blizzard should have completely disrupted her mana output. How'd she do that? No matter. He danced around, celebrating his victory like a little stinky butthole. Oh my gosh, he's such a turd. This must have been a test from the Great Spirit, and I passed. I've earned a nice long sleep in my cozy tree. I should hurry back before the spirits try to test me again. He began to scurry off, but stopped. The squirrel turned around, facing Jody one last time. That's what you get for almost scaring me to death twice. He ran off into the trees, not turning back. He didn't get very far before being engulfed in a dark fog. Ugh, let me just wind blast this away. The little fuzzball fired off a spell. Nothing. Huh. I'll try a mana blast. He tried again. Nothing. What is going on? His head pivoted around as he searched his surroundings, shooting a look up into the trees. Perched on a branch, an owl stared at him, boring deep into his soul. It flew down, landing in front of the squirrel. Hey! Hey! Out of my way before you end up like that little elf back there. Whoa. Hey! Owl is very quiet. Aren't you gonna say something? Well, alright then. The squirrel charged up his stone with the little power he had left, shooting out a beam. A small stream of magic dripped out and fizzled on the spot. Dang it. The owl tilted his head. The owl grew, his face and body growing, deforming, becoming something new. With a flap of his wings, the squirrel realized he was trapped. No, you can't be Great. Oh. Uh-oh. Bro's cooked. He's cooked. We're back to Jody. Hello? Jody shifted around, slowly coming to. She lifted her head, looking around, her vision coming back to her. The owl stood in front of her. Mr. Owl? Where did the squirrel go? What? He retched, and the Aegis stone flew out, rattling and shaking on the ground. A jug may make a moment's thirst grow slow, but life runs dry without the river's ceaseless flow. Jody frowned, climbing to her feet. Scrolled on Goof that Owl was probably the guardian of civilization. Why are you being so helpful? The blizzard draws closer, stitch by stitch. Hurry now, fletchling witch. The owl flapped its wings and disappeared. Hello, Mr. Fox? She stepped foot back onto the festival grounds, and the animals rushed over to her. Greetings, young witch. Why do you come here? Wait, is that... I keep forgetting the voices. I'm sorry if their voices have been, like, really inconsistent. I give them a voice and I forget the voice, and I do something similar, but I feel like it's still off. Jody held out the Aegis stone, and the fox yipped with joy. Wow, you actually found it. I mean, you've passed the test, child. I suppose as your reward, I can return this. From behind his big furry tail, the fox kicked an object forward, spinning towards Jody's feet. My broom! My apologies for adopting your little broomstick, child. I truly thought it was a gift from the spirits meant for yours truly, but obviously it was not. And besides, I have my precious Aegis stone returned to me. Thank you, great spirit, for the good fortune. Here, we bring gifts for you. Jody perked up. We have meat for you to eat, some meat. To replace your lost parcel, yes, some meat. All little animals, they're coming. Jody smiled as she took the gift. Why, thank you. I would also like to bless you with good fortune for your future visits to these woods, dear. The deer pawed at the ground before Jody, murmuring some strange words the little witch could not understand. She backed away, and Jody beamed at the crowd. Thank you so much, everyone. As much as I would love to stay with you guys, the blizzard's getting worse and it's getting dark. I must head home now. Farewell. Of course, little one. We pray to the Great Spirit that you shall come and visit, and do so in good safety and health. Jody marched off into the sunset, mounting her broom, her sweet, precious broom. She launched herself into the air and flew towards home. Good ending, task complete. Yay, we win! We win! Hooray! Everyone cheered and clapped and went yippee yippee. And that was the game. And I do believe that the other routes are still in progress. But if you want to check around, poke around, there are some stuff. There's some paths I didn't go down that you could see. Maybe if you want to see it finished, you could leave a comment on the itch.io page. But that's it for Swept by the Storm. Let me shut that down. Okay. Oh, it's hot in my room. I need to go turn on my fan. Hopefully this doesn't affect like the sound, the audio too much, but like I might... It's like really hot in here. I don't know. I'm so sad I couldn't see full stream, but the stuff I was able to focus on was awesome. Thank you. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Oh. I'm just... I can't even drag myself away properly. Oh, no one heard that. We can't really hear fan when it's on, so that's good. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Okay, anyways, I'm glad you guys liked the game. We actually didn't hear anything? Okay, good. Oh, okay, let me get myself back at my desk. Okay. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for... What's it? Hang out with me. Yeah, yay! Yippee yippee, everyone claps and cheers. Last little, what's it called? Little pluggy plug. If you're not here already, link in chat. Go, join. Yay. But I had fun getting to play with this game. Yay! Alright, remember to turn off sub mode? Okay, I will do so. And if they come back, then like, whatever, man. Anyone? Yay! Ooh, 20% off merch. That is true. 20% off merch. Jingle, jingle. Merch. Ooh, I know you want it. I know you want awesome Posey stuff before I die. It's my funeral sale. No more Posey. No more Posey. Okay, all right. But I had a lot of fun. Just chilling, going through the game. Yay! I think that is all for me today, though. I'm going to go rest. And yeah. I will catch you guys in 2 days for the final Poseying. It's approaching. Final Posey day. Uh-oh. But I will catch you guys then. Yay! Bye-bye! Bye-bye, everyone! Lots of Posey! Yay! Wait. Okay, well, I have you here. I almost forgot. Let me check. I might raid. I might try to raid if the person that I think is live is still live. I might do a raiding. Hold on. Hold the line. How do I raid? Redirect. If they're still live, I won't raid. Or if they still aren't live. Wait. Oh no. Is stream over? Is it? Oh no, I don't have permission. Okay. I will go now. I will go then. I'm too scared to raid anybody else. Okay. Lots of Posey, bye.